What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nigel here, back with another video and another reaction. And today we are watching the Sassy Man era. Ah, yes. I love this era. But if you want more reactions, make sure you like and subscribe. And let's get into it.
According to the internet's new rules, you officially get categorized as two groups nowadays. You're either Group A.
Don't forget, I'm invincible.
Or you're either Group B.
Alright guys, on three we're gonna take a boomerang. We're gonna shake our bottles, okay? So 1, 2, 3.
You look stupid, bro.
And I speak for all men when I say we only classify as these and it's impossible to fit another category. Anyways, y'all, the talk of the interweb for the past couple of years has been that men are getting quote unquote soft. But it's been really ramping up from last year to now when people have been talking more about it. And the majority of the time, the main people saying,
I really have not paid attention to that topic that men are being called soft. I mean, I haven't seen it on Twitter. It's probably because I may not follow these people. But if y'all want to inform me, make sure y'all go in the comments and we can have a conversation. You can let me know. Are we going soft? Let me know in the comments.
This are men online, obviously. Whether it just be a comment on a post, an alpha male podcaster saying humanity is falling because of it. But another category of people that I also haven't seen mentioned that say it too is women online. I always have to say this because people are sped. Not all women are like that and say men need to be more manly and less sassy online. But usually the people I see mention that say it are the alpha gurus and male podcasters. And I don't usually see women mention in the conversation about it. They have another name for it too. They call it the quote-unquote sassy man apocalypse. And how it works is it'll be a man posting something on TikTok of them doing a more feminine-like activity. Could be something like doing Pilates. And before someone's like, huh, well, Tommy, those are perfectly normal activities that any gender can— Shut up! Calm your ass down. This ain't a Twitter comment section. We all know anyone can do these activities. Like, I don't have to
If someone actually did post that, it will turn to a Twitter comment section. That ass.
Explain when I say a feminine activity. And whenever a man posts him doing one of these activities, you'll at least get a couple of people in the comments saying, why is he acting so zesty or sassy? And it don't even gotta be something crazy for real. Like, a man could record himself and be drinking matcha in the video, and you'll have some people in the comments like, yo bro, that's a little zesty. Why are you getting matcha and not pure black coffee? What am I gonna do with all these sassy
Pure black coffee? Are you desperate? I was gonna say desperate. Are you depressed?
men around? Like, why are you drinking the girly drinks? As a man on the internet, if you post you doing something like that, you really won't win. If you post you doing something slightly perceived as a feminine thing, you'll get hate from men and women. And I think this whole thing stems from older generations. Since Gen Z and before was raised by older generations that usually followed the traditional ways, a lot of us have carried these ways to our adulthoods. And you can pick out the good and bad between the things that we were taught compared to now. I'm not here to be a therapist and get everyone's perspective on how that lifestyles affected them for good or bad. There's traditional things that work for some people and some don't, simple as that. But there's definitely things we can all universally agree on that they were low-key tripping over as men back in the day. Looking back at it, I couldn't live as a man like 20 to 30 years ago because you had to be boring as and fit in or your ass was gonna get flamed. A good example is like wearing pink. Back then, would not dare to touch the color pink because they knew if they did, they would probably get roasted by their friends or their family would think they're zesty. Shoot, up until my elementary school years, we still had that mindset. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't really change. And even something like—
Yeah, same. That's the same with my area. How old this dude is? Because we might be in the same age gap or the same generation. Because yeah, we couldn't wear pink back then. Because they'll call you like they say gay or a lot of worse words than beyond that. But yeah, when you say zesty, they probably say the G word mostly.
Skincare. Bro, you couldn't even take care of your skin without a potentially giving you the gay allegations. Men low-key lived like cavemen back then. A lot of the fashion we wear too nowadays, they would think is zesty back then. You couldn't even put that on without getting the allegations. Like, it was just crazy. And I think the good thing about our generation is we're saying basic like, you can actually—
I'm not gonna lie, that's a cold fit. So is this, but I can't see the shoes. But I like that. I like the fit. This is a W fit. Both of them W fits. I like this one more better. Cause I mean I don't know about these shoes though. But that's a W fit though.
dress good and wash your face can happen without you getting the zesty allegations or being made fun of by your friends. But clearly some people are still entrenched into that old mindset. You got people like FitX Fearless, who I'm sure some of y'all have heard of, but if you don't know, he's another one of those alpha gurus who has his own course on how to become rich and handsome. And people actually pay to get advice.
I have to say about these like alpha. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to listen to one of them back in the day. It sounds old to say that, but in like 2016 to 2018, I think it was 2018 to 2020. I listened to like the one dude. He was like alpha. He was like Steph is so. It was like the dude cold. Like Steph is so cold, something like that. It's like his name. That was him, but I listened to him, but but paying for something like that, no. I rather just listen. Like, I don't know if he go. I don't know if he going that route, like with the pay, like the pay, like for a motivational talk. Like, nah. I'll listen
on how to improve their looks from him.
Like these girls, they want Duke Dennis. They don't want me.
Bruh. Look at yourself in the mirror. Why are you asking a grown man for advice? I mean, yeah, he got like the money, the looks, whatever. But you asking another grown man. Ask y'all. Literally look in the mirror. You see this? If you know that's messed up, I feel like this is a troll. If you know your hair messed up, go get your hair fixed. Go get it twisted. If you want to get your teeth look good, go get some braces. Simple. Get some earrings. You know, you ain't got get like the real deal if you want to cash out some money. If you want to, get you some earrings for shoot, what's that place called? That I had to tell my little sister to. It's like light purplish place. Get them earrings on, put them in your ear. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna spend freaking. Nah, if you got money, yeah, go get some earrings. But if you ain't got no cash, go get you some earrings from that. What's that place? Earrings, man. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. I would like just earrings. It's an accessory. Go to your little chain. You know, that's all you got.
It's not fair.
I mean, that's all you need. My bad.
Oh, shut the hell up.
They want the jewelry, rich guy. They want everything. They don't want a regular Joe.
He built himself. Ain't nobody gave that dude shit. He built himself. You motherfucker get every dude at the finish line and be like, oh, why do women want him? Because he tried.
And he's one of those people I feel like that holds the traditional mindset from the past completely. Because he's always complaining about the new generation and the styles people are rocking now. Like, he just hates any man that wears something baggy and thinks it looks childish.
I ain't gonna lie, I want me some baggy jeans, bro. I do. I don't even care. Them look hard. I want some. My girlfriend right now, she got some gray ones. Bro, if I get some shoes with them, I gotta fit. Cause I won't take pictures like that no more. I used to.
And he has multiple videos of him saying it makes you look homeless and dumb.
I'm gonna keep telling y'all dress like little kids. I don't care what anybody say, bro. The classy man is always the best looking man.
I'm not gonna be dressing classy all day, every day. My boy, that's a tight freaking dress shirt. You got the nice pants. Like you supposed to wear that somewhere like you going out, like you going to a special event, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. That's not who I am. Me, casual, with the T, anime on it. I do not care. Like the money ain't gonna change me, cause I know I'm gonna be the same way. I'm gonna be the same dude eating Hot Pockets, drinking juice, watching anime, cartoons, whatever. My shows on Netflix or Max, BET Plus, whatever. Playing video games, making videos, making people days like making people a day happy as hell. I'm not changing. Not gonna do that. I got from topic so quick. I was yapping, but yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna wear that all day, every day. That's stupid.
Nobody could beat that guy. I don't give a damn.
Yes, you can. Everybody can beat that guy.
What you say, bro? I don't give a damn about no new trends. These baggy clothes bullshit.
Fire.
That you idiots think look cool. You don't look like a man.
Yes, I do. I do like a man.
I don't give a damn what
you can't tell me what I look like.
What you think? Stop wearing baggy clothes. They make you look homeless.
Baggy clothes will make you look homeless. And they look dirty, or they got, yeah, basically, they look freaking dirty and filthy. Yeah, you may look freaking homeless. But no, and they nice, baggy clothes with some nice shoes in the bottom, with a clean tee, or a graphic tee. Oh, man. Oh my God, some fit. I just need some. I need to find some baggy clothes.
The losers on the internet want you to believe that a guy who dressed classy, a guy who wears fitted clothes, something is wrong with him. Not wears baggy clothes that is quote unquote comfortable. The problem with this is you don't command respect.
Bro, this is clean. But you wearing this. And that's an old picture. Of The Rock. He's wearing, bro. This is fire. This is fire. I will wear that.
With your image.
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not trying to look like The Rock from the 90s.
Facts. Like, I'm not gonna be paying freaking hundreds of dollars just to go find me a turtleneck with some tight jeans. Like, bro, the Tim the Tap Man Timmy Tuck thing. Give me some baggy pants and a graphic tee with a katana. No, no, with a nice chain on and a hoodie or a hoodie. But I'm good. I'm not gonna be wearing class. That just like I said, events only or going out with friends or family. Simple.
Every time I step out the house, or dress like I'm going to a wedding every day. Some
exactly, like what the freak? Why you up there?
occasions deserve the fitted clothes, and some deserve the baggy clothes.
Oh, that's fine with the Tims. I don't like them shoes.
That's all it is. Because fashion has always been the one thing that's progressed and changed depending on its time. So why would you want to stay one style forever without trying different things? If people treated fashion like his thinking forever, then we'd still be wearing those 1800s outfits. This is
your tea, madam.
the type of thinking older generations still have though. Like, he low-key gives me the vibes of what a woman in her 50s would dream as their one-night stand. Universally with fashion though, I think we've all been way more open to changing up things in our generation. I mean, in 2017, we're dressing.
Nah, the clothes in 2017, what was that year when they start putting on the freaking vest? I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them kids, I was like, man, I want me one of them vests. It's like a bulletproof vest, but it's not actually a bulletproof vest. It was like a style. Like, this is like, not that, I mean, fire. I mean, back in 2017, but what year was that? I know y'all know in the comments. What year will we start wearing, if you know, the bulletproof vest, but wasn't bulletproof as a style? People was actually wearing that, and I don't know what year that was. I think it was 2018 or 2019.
Like this, and we realized, all right, we gotta change this up. But then you go out actually putting that on, and you're gonna have some older family member side-eyeing you, thinking you might swing the other way because you wanted to dress nice. A thing you'll hear some women say online is the phrase, men used to go to war. And it's used as an insult online.
What does that mean, men used to go to war? What does that mean?
Usually when it's a man doing something perceived more feminine. When I say perceived more feminine too, it really doesn't even have to be that. It could just be him doing something fun. It's to the point where some of them will literally record random men in public to make fun of them for it.
The man's literally on his laptop doing some work for whatever reason and drinking a coffee. What is wrong with that? I can't go to Starbucks and get my own freaking cinnamon crunched caramel coffee with extra almond milk. By the way, that shit good. Cinnamon. It's a picture. Get over it.
Like, all bro did in the first video was drink a frappe he bought with his hard-earned money. And all they did in the other was take a picture at a staircase. And by the way...
Exactly.
there's a more than 100% chance men built those stairs. So I'd be damned as a man if I can't take pictures of something I build. I'll take a million pictures if I want to. The whole men used to go to war thing doesn't make sense to me because, for one, millions of men still do go to war all over the world. Like, do you not read the news or something? There's about a war started every week nowadays. And for the men at war in the past, do you think they actually wanted to be there? Men had zero choice but to be in the war. They would literally draft your name out a hat and you had to be in the field. Are you?
Oh yeah, I was scared. I thought they was bringing that back. Cause they was talking about something, they gonna pull your hat out, they gonna bring that back. I was like, I can't go to war. This sent me to jail.
Cass was getting sent to prison to eternally be a named Bubba's prison wife. Also, there's a lot of countries where men around the world are still required to be in the military. Like in South Korea, BTS had to stop for a while because some of the members had to do their mandatory military service. And this type—
What? Are you serious? No wonder I've been hearing from them so long. There's someone in the war? Oh shit, I looked that up.
Type of president to me probably isn't the best thing to set, because if y'all really do want it to go back to men fighting in wars and stuff, as a man, as soon as you turn 18, you're getting sent on your way to serve your duties, then be prepared as a woman. If you don't cook for your husband one day, you and the children got a 50% chance of getting beat that night, because that's what the older generations of men did. Like, I really don't think you—
Yeah, that was like, oh yeah, that was when men used to go to war and they come back.
And then you go in the comment sections of these videos and it's women saying things like, men are so princessy now.
Facts, I am. Every time my girlfriend tells me to get in the passenger seat, I'm like, I have a drink. It'd be a McDonald's tea, my Starbucks coffee drink, or my food.
Or so many princesses. I also get confused by this too, because isn't it mainly women saying men need to be more tapped in their emotions? Like, for decades, the complaint has always been that men are so emotionless and never like to express themselves. And that definitely is true a lot of times. You try to talk to any man over 60 about mental health or therapy and they go, mental health? My mental health was working 128-hour work weeks at 10 years old and walking 5 miles to school after and then walking 5—
I know your back hurting this video, God. Don't!
miles back to finish the day. Then going on my grandpa's boat and fishing 5 fish a day for the entire family to eat. Mental health is something you made up after the 2000s.
Yeah, that sounds right about right.
That was my impression of a blue-collar worker. Then when men nowadays actually try to express themselves, we're sassy and princesses? This just shows me that a lot of y'all saying this will say one thing online, then act completely different when it comes to actual situations. Now, I obviously don't think all the women saying men used to go to war are serious and they're just joking, but it's one of those things where it's so many people saying it, everyone can't be joking about it. I didn't realize this until I grew up, but in our generation, there's still a ton of women that want to live that more traditional lifestyle. Because all you would see on ads and online for years, it was all about independence for women and living that lifestyle. Which if it works for you, that's amazing, you know, I don't got no complaints. But then as I grew up and would ask the women around in my life what they wanted for the future, you know, when I became college age and everybody's trying to figure out what they want to do with their life, I would hear a surprising amount of them saying the more traditional thing and maybe working a side job just so they're not bored. Nothing wrong with that either. Should I know in the future for me, I'm gonna provide the best I can for whoever I'm with. As long as the relationship is healthy, it really shouldn't concern anyone. Then a couple of years ago, that thing blew up on TikTok called Trad Wives, where it's pretty much women talking about their traditional lifestyle and what they live like. Can this lifestyle turn into a toxic thing? Yes. But that's why you have to have a group of good people around you to tell you when it may be turning into that. You know, it can turn real quick from happily married with kids and living your dream lifestyle to you overcooking the chicken one day and getting RKO'd on the dining room table. I think there is a correlation of this type of lifestyle starting to trend more and more, and you know, men getting called sassy and zesty and online. You know, this is just my view, but I wasn't really seeing this ramp up like this until recently. People be forgetting there's a large amount of women.
What the heck is a trad wise? What is that? What is up with these words? Like, I never heard this. I'm glad I don't got this out of my side of TikTok. I'm so glad.
Who also have the traditional mindset of thinking too. Anyways, to wrap everything up, as a man, you shouldn't be crashing out and angry over your girl asking you if you want to get a pedicure with her, and be worried you're gonna get perceived as sassy online if
That's me right there. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all let me rub my feet, y'all just be taking. Y'all let me tickling my feet, bro. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I want me a facial. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. Don't take that out of context. Dang, why did I say pause? Pause. I'm quitting.
People see it. Maybe it's just the name. If they called it a manly feet cleaning, I wonder if more men would be open to doing it. Like, it's fine to take
Yes, they gonna probably take that.
care of your skin and make sure you're looking right. And you can do all this while also doing the traditional, more manly stuff. Like locking in with the gym and lifting and providing for whoever you're with in life. I could just never.
When it comes to providing, I'll say this. And I'm gonna be really honest. I'm not gonna be yapping. This is a serious thing before the video ends. I lived in a single parent home. My mama was the only provider. When I got older, I told her I was gonna help her, so I got a job. Fast forward later, working at Walmart, getting paychecks to her. Fast forward later, now I got a girlfriend. My girlfriend told me, like she said, my girlfriend, she's not traditional, but she wants to be a stay-at-home wife. Take care of the kids and all that stuff. I told her in her face, "You gonna pay them bills with me too?" Cause I'm sorry. In this economy right now, I'm sorry. There's no way. Until I blow up or something happens with me winning a lottery or something, which is gonna happen. I am gonna blow up on YouTube. I'm speaking into existence. I want y'all honest opinion. How do y'all feel about 50-50 in a relationship? How do y'all feel about that? I know that this is I just want to know y'all answer in the comment section. Let me know something. How do y'all feel about 50-50?
Never take it serious if another person is trying to call me sassy.
Don't get me wrong. When I blow up on YouTube, she can do whatever she want. But more likely, she said she gonna have a side job or a business. So same thing, jobs. So yeah, I had to throw that 2 cents in there. Somebody gonna be working. Somebody, both of us gonna be working. Them bills gonna be paid.
Online because of something. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Thank you, Tommy. Give me a kiss. Alright, man. I'm out. This is a good video. W video.